Hey, Crimmy, what's going on, man? What's going on, brother? I know, yeah, it's frozen. I'm messing with some stuff. I don't really like um hey, it's frozen. I know it's frozen. I'm doing some stuff. Blaze. Blaze. Crimmy says hi, Blaze. Blaze, that's his way of saying hi too, I guess. I don't really like the oh shoot. The camera quality so I'm trying to make it look better, but I think it's just as good as it looks. I don't think I can make it any better. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is just a test stream. I want to test for real. I wanted to test earlier cuz I woke up early today, but I don't think I'm going to be able. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. My brain's not working. I don't know why. Yeah, I think I just have to have this match. um, trying to see what I can do to try to make my camera have better quality. But I think all the stuff, I don't think I can do any of the stuff that I'm trying to do, and that's why it keeps freezing and going black. Good news though, the stream is working really good. I have all of my multi streams up, and everything's working. I'm not getting any drop frames or anything, so yeah. All right, I think this is as good as the camera's gonna look. I think there's a little bit of quality loss because of the fact that I'm in low light conditions, and that's because I'm trying to figure out how to make it look as good as possible in low light conditions, because for this whole month of Spooktober, I'm going to be streaming in low light conditions as I play horror games. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. What? Get some grub and smash later? What are you talking about? What? Sometimes sorry, but I have no idea. I don't know if you're like referencing something or what, but sometimes I have no idea what you're talking about, Kirby. Get some grub and smash later? What does that mean? I don't I'm confused. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not getting any drop frames. I'm not getting any miss frames, any skip frames. I have all my multi streams running on Twitch, Kick, Trovo, and everything seems to be working finally. So I think we're good. Yeah, it looks like we're good, man. I like saying random things to you so you question everything sometimes. It makes me laugh. Oh, okay. Well, it just makes me confused. I need a haircut bad, man. Look at my hair. It's crazy right now. My day's all right. I mean, it started off good. I woke up early. I managed to fall asleep early last night, like super early, but then I woke up super early this morning. And as you can tell, it's affecting my eye holes and my eyes are kind of hurting, but I'm gonna try to stay awake all day so I can go to bed early again tonight. I'm really trying to fix my sleeping schedule. I woke up literally like at before 4 a.m. today, and I wanted to try to stream this morning by like 6 a.m. or 8 a.m. And I got on my computer at that time, but things weren't wanting to work, and so I had to figure it out how to make them work, and I finally figured out how to make them work. um First, I couldn't go live. Like, I don't know, OBS wouldn't let me go live. I kept getting an error. Well, no, first I was going live, but I was getting an error on Twitch. For some reason it wasn't letting the video play, but when I would go on the app on my phone, the stream was working fine, but when I would try to watch it in my web browser, it wasn't working. And I didn't know why that was, so I spent a long time trying to figure that out through OBS. And then I don't think it was actually an OBS problem. I think it was actually a problem with my computer, with the C++. And so I updated those, and it fixed the issue I was having where the rebroadcast wasn't wanting to work. And now the rebroadcast started working on everything. It's working on Twitch, Kick, Trovo, even Rumble. Like, it started working on everything. But the main stream didn't want to work anymore. Like the regular stream, which I stream directly to YouTube and then I rebroadcast everything. So the rebroadcasts were working, but it wasn't wanting to go live directly onto my main broadcast, which is YouTube. So then I tried switching to Twitch and it still wouldn't go live. So I was like, okay, it's not a problem with YouTube. It's just a problem with my settings and OBS now all of a sudden, I guess. So then I spent a bunch of times trying to figure that out, and I finally figured that out, and now everything's working. And then I started, my camera looked terrible though for some reason. And then so it looks way better now. I spent a bunch of time adjusting that and trying to get that fixed, and think I've got it as good as I can get it. So yeah. I can cut your hair. Just did mine before the day I went out on a date. Yeah, but you just shave your head bald, don't you? I don't want to go bald. And my brother would probably get pretty jealous because he's my barber and I pay him to cut my hair. So, you know, family first. Uh, yeah. But yeah, so since everything's working now, I think I'm gonna be able to go live today. And I'm gonna try to go live right now. Like, I'm just letting the stream run. It's been running for, well, right now it's been running for 17 minutes, but I've been running it for like a couple hours now off and on as I've been adjusting things, or like over an hour. I don't know how long, but it's been doing perfectly fine the whole time. I haven't had any issues anymore. I changed a lot of things. I changed my bit rate. I changed my encoder settings. I changed my network binding settings, and everything seems to be working now. So I think I finally found the settings that work perfectly so that I can stream at 1440p. I can rebroadcast to all the major platforms at the same time, and everything is working flawlessly without a hitch. I even have Windows open playing my stream on my computer. I have OBS open on my computer. I have NVIDIA Broadcast open on my computer. Let me close that, matter of fact. So I have all this stuff open and it's working perfectly fine, which means I'll be able to stream and react to videos also now without it blowing the stream up. But yeah, most of the time I'm not even gonna have all this stuff open while I'm streaming. So like, it just feels good to know I finally figured it out, and God willing, it's gonna work from here on out with these settings that I have. And yeah, it just feels good. You know what I mean? What was your reaction by the time the stream kept going? Well, I was scared by the time I found out, I'm guessing. I know you try to reach out to me, but I was talking with my buddy and my phone was on the charger. And so I wasn't paying attention to my phone. I didn't even hear it, to be honest with you. And I was having like deep discussions with my buddy, you know what I mean? So I wasn't really paying attention to my phone. But my first reaction was, holy crap, I hope I didn't say anything bad or offensive. I mean, whatever. It's easy to offend people these days, but like, I hope I didn't say anything that I wouldn't normally say publicly. You know what I mean? Because let's be real, like, people try to act, you know, publicly like if they're perfect and they would never do or say certain things, but everybody's different in private than they are in public. And you say things that you don't really mean or whatever when you think that you're speaking privately and you're hanging out privately, you know what I mean? Because like, you don't think anybody can see it and anybody's ever gonna see it. So it's like, why not do or say some things that I don't really mean, just messing around, you know what I mean? Everybody messes around. So that was it. I was like, oh my God, I hope I didn't do or say anything that I should be embarrassed or ashamed about, or that would offend anybody or hurt anybody or whatever, you know what I mean? But then I watched some of it back and it all seemed fine. I didn't see anything bad or hear anything bad as far as what I kind of skimmed through on. And then that's why I asked you though, like, yo, was there anything? And then you told me that what we talked about, and I was like, those are all things I would talk about anyways, like as a Thursday thoughts or something, you know what I mean? Like, that's nothing I wouldn't talk about. And I didn't say anything that I didn't mean in any of those conversations. So then I was like, it's whatever. I'm not even worried about it. It's fine. And then it was only on Twitch too, and streams don't last forever on Twitch either. So it'll be gone within a couple of days. You know what I mean? That was like my last thought. I was like, no big deal. I didn't do or say anything, I don't think. And then it'll be gone after a while. Anyway, it's not going to live on Twitch forever. You know what I mean? So whatever. That's why I was very concerned about all the discussions with your buddy. So I was just timid. You were timid? What do you mean you were timid? And why were you concerned? What do you mean? We didn't talk about anything crazy. I mean, we talked about religion. We talked about aliens. I showed him a rap group of these two old guys that actually I've been wanting to make a video about for YouTube, reacting to them. And we talked about, ghosts. Nothing. I mean, we didn't talk about anything that I should be worried about. You know what I mean? You said we talked about rape, but we didn't talk about rape. We were talking about religion, and we talked about Muhammad and how he married a child and consummated his marriage with her when she was only 9 years old. That wasn't about rape though. I mean, I would consider it that, but apparently to the Muslim religion and the Quran, that's perfectly normal and fine. And that's what we were talking about how it's perfectly fine, like, for them that, their Messiah, Muhammad, because what we were saying was that because I was telling him he didn't know that the Muslim religion and the Quran actually recognizes Jesus Christ as an actual prophet, but they deny his they deny his deity, which means that they recognize he was a real person, they recognize he was a great prophet, they recognize him as a good person, and they recognize that they should follow and live by his teachings, but they deny the fact that he was actually the Messiah and the Son of God, because they believe that Muhammad is the actual Messiah and Son of God. But the reason why we brought up the whole, oh, he married and slept with a 9-year-old to consummate his marriage is because I don't think any good God or Messiah or true prophet would do that, would make any actions like that. You know what I mean? And so that's the reason why I personally chose to follow Jesus Christ over Muhammad when I did my whole research and journey of trying to figure out what I felt was the real true God and whatever. You know what I mean? I chose Jesus Christ because there's really nothing about Jesus Christ that is contradictory or that is bad or that is evil. He's the only one that seems truthful, good and honest, sincere, and who was able to predict the future, and you know what I mean, all kinds of things, and that there's the most proof of throughout cultures around the world. There's the most proof of his witness, meaning throughout the world, he is the most commonly, he's the most commonly, there's so many cultures around the world that witness Jesus Christ. There's so many different cultures and religions and faiths and whatever you want to call them, societies that recognize that Jesus Christ, everything that's in the Bible about Jesus Christ, you can find in different cultures, in different places all around the world, and that coincide and that basically co-sign Jesus Christ as being real. And that's one of the main reasons that I decided to follow Jesus Christ as well, is because there's no other figure that claimed to be God, that claimed to be the actual Messiah, the savior of the world, that has that claim, that can make that claim, that all the nations around the world all kind of unanimously agree the things that he said, the things that he did were true and actually happened. Like I mean, all the way in Africa there were tales about, you know, the Son of God, you know, who was crucified by the Romans and resurrected after 3 days and reappeared on earth in the flesh, who defeated death. Like a lot of people think that story is like so like too far-fetched, but there's so many cultures and so many different nations around the world that agree in that time, during that time, to have witnessed, and that the story is true, that it actually happened, that it's not a myth, that it actually happened, that they witnessed it happen. And so that's the kind of stuff we were talking about, you know what I mean? So we didn't talk about anything like bad. We didn't, you know, nothing that I feel like I should be scared or ashamed of. Everything I mean, I don't usually, I'm the same person really on camera than I am off camera, but I might be a little more offensive and vulgar off camera. You know what I mean? And so, you know, you never know, like, oh, did I do or did I say anything? But I don't think I did. You know what I mean? Some people might be offended of what I'm saying about Jesus Christ, but those type of people will always be offended by Jesus Christ, you know what I mean? Because they just don't believe in him and they don't want to believe in him. And some people, it really, really, really bothers people, especially when you say that like Jesus Christ is real and it's not just a story. There's a lot of people who like to believe Jesus Christ is just a story, but there's too much historical fact founded by archaeologists and historians that prove that Jesus Christ is not a myth. Like, science no longer denies Jesus Christ was an actual person. He was real. He existed. There's too much historical record for science to deny anymore that he was real, a real person. The difference is that now, instead of denying whether or not he actually existed, since they can no longer deny that he actually existed, science has shifted to questioning whether he actually was the son of God and actually performed all the miracles that he actually performed. And that's the thing, is that they're starting to get to the point where now where they deny his deity, to where they've gotten with denying his existence. They can no longer deny his existence. There's too much proof that he actually existed. So they no longer deny his existence. So they deny his deity. But it's starting to get to the point where there's so much all across the world that coincides and that proves the things that he did actually, the miracles that he performed actually happened. Like, so many people witnessed it, whether it was the same miracles or whether they were different miracles, but regardless, it was always performed by him. And there are miracles all over the world witnessed, especially his resurrection was witnessed so far, spanning across the globe, that they're starting to get to the point now where, you know, they can't deny his existence. Well, now it's starting to get really hard for science to deny his story, his story in the Bible. And that's the kind of stuff we were talking about, because my buddy struggles really hard and he goes back and forth with, you know, he believes in God, he doesn't believe in God. Well, he does believe in God, but he doesn't think that it's Jesus. Well, maybe it is Jesus, but I need more proof. Well, no, I don't believe in Jesus at all. Like, he goes back and forth. So we talk about Jesus a lot because he has a very earthly interpretation about Jesus, kind of how a lot of people are raised. A lot of people think, I was raised Catholic, I was raised Christian, I was raised Protestant, my parents were religious, so I know. No, you don't. Unless you read the Bible on the regular, you actually study it, you actually do research, you actually try to figure it out on your own. You don't know the Bible, you don't know Jesus, you don't know it. Like, you know what you've heard, you know what I mean? You know the 10 Commandments because they're very popular. You know that Jesus is the guy who supposedly was crucified and rose on the third day, which sounds very far-fetched until you do a little bit of research and realize, wow, there's actually a lot of historical record that actually happened. You know that Moses parted the Red Sea, which also sounds very far-fetched, but then when you do research on that, you also realize, holy crap, there's a lot of evidence that actually happened also, which is, yes, it all sounds crazy, it sounds nuts, right? A lot of things in the Bible sounds nuts, but if there's anybody that could make anything happen, it would be God. You know what I mean? Like, the creator of everything, who has control over everything, it would be God. You know what I mean? Like, and so that's the reason why for me it's like, yeah, okay, some of this stuff might sound crazy and far-fetched, but we're not talking about a normal person, we're talking about God. And yeah, Moses is just a regular person or whatever, but he was endowed with powers. God allowed him to do certain things. God worked through Moses, as God does. Like, God allowed him to do certain things. And Moses didn't really do it. God was doing it, but God was using Moses as a tool. Well, like, he has a lot of people in history, people who have done things that people should not be able to do. You know what I mean? If anybody could do that, it would be God, So yeah, it's just that's what we were talking about. That's stuff we talk about. That's all it is. But yeah, I know you were looking out for me. I appreciate it. But it seemed like regular convos we'd have if we were just in a regular voice chat. Yeah, exactly. And like I said, I'm the same person through and through. I'm the same person on camera, off camera. I'm the same person with everybody that I interact with. I'm not different. You know, I might joke around differently, you know what I mean, or something, like, because I know, you know, maybe some people are more sensitive to other things and I don't like to offend people, so I might not make certain jokes with certain people or whatever, just because I don't want to offend anybody or hurt anybody's feelings or push anybody's buttons. But other than that, like, I'm the same person, you know what I mean. I'm me, you know what I mean. I'm never not me. I'm considerate of other people, but I'm always me though at the end of the day, you know. So it is what it is. Just as long as I wasn't freaking walking around naked, farting on screen, picking my nose, you know, playing with my Willy Wonka. I don't know. You know what I mean? As long as I wasn't doing anything that I should be ashamed of, or you know what I mean, that could be bad. You know, it's whatever. I'm a Care Bear. I care, and you should hug the bear. There's your hug. I'm more of an astrological person. I believe in Mars. That's my Lord and Savior. Oh my gosh. Okay. You're mean, but you're my meanie. I'm not mean. Plain as Willy Wonka, I'd clip it. Cheap viewers. I'm not gonna buy viewers. Appreciate it. The random just chatting stream as I'm supposed to be just testing out my camera and stuff. That's funny. But yeah, so everything's working good. I'm literally, everything's working perfectly. All my streams are running. How come I can't make this bigger? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna probably. Thank you, Creamy. I appreciate that. I'm gonna what time you get off work, Crim? Actually, I would do another horror reaction too, and especially since my OBS seems to be working again. I still got a lot of things I need to do to it. Like, I got to set up all my other scenes. But I'd be down to do another reaction with you too. You get off at 6 p.m. So that would be 4 p.m. my time, correct? Central time. Yeah, so that would be 4 p.m. my time. Ooh, I don't know about that. No, I don't think I could do that because I don't want to stream while my buddy's home. It's a little awkward. I know that he doesn't mind. I know that he doesn't mind if I'm streaming. Of course, I mean, it's my house. What is he gonna say? But I feel bad because I know, even though he denies it, I know that he feels like he needs to try to be quiet. You know what I mean? And so, like, he'll like lay on the couch and he'll quietly watch like Instagram reels on his phone or YouTube on his phone or whatever, instead of like chilling, you know what I mean, being comfortable watching TV or whatever. And I just feel bad doing that to him, you know what I mean? And I haven't, like, I have my whole setup in my bedroom so I could stream in my room, but dude, like, I've been struggling with fixing my streaming here on my main computer because I haven't been streaming here. I haven't even booted up my laptop in I don't know how long. There's gonna be Windows updates. All my apps are probably gonna have to be updated. OBS definitely. I'm probably gonna have to reset OBS all up again over there, and then I'm probably gonna have to figure out all the issues over there on my computer in my room. And so yeah, you know what I mean. I would be like, oh, I'll wait for you to get off work and then I'll just stream in my bedroom when my buddy gets here. But nah, I can't even do that. So yeah, you're off Tuesday. So you mean tomorrow? I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow too, probably. You know, I'm trying to get this I'm trying to get this game done as quickly. Like I want to get it done before Halloween's over. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I was gonna say I'll wait for you to get off work, but I don't think I can do that after all. So I'm just gonna end the stream and then I'm gonna set up the actual stream and I'll just stream. And what's crazy is I'll probably be getting off by the time you're getting home from work, which kind of sucks, but you could always just come back and watch the VOD on YouTube. You know what I mean? Bro, should do it anyways. Get it done and then you have a backup set up ready to go. No, I am gonna do it. I have a lot going on all the time. I mean, first of all, I need to clean my apartment. I've been struggling for like a month with my sleeping, or almost a month with my sleeping. And my apartment, I mean, you can't tell on camera really, but my place is freaking destroyed. I am not happy. My place is a mess, especially the kitchen, the restroom, and my bedroom are the worst of it all. I need to clean the kitchen. I need to make my bed. I need to clean at least the toilet in my restroom. So yeah, it's like I will set that up and I will get that, but it's like it's hard for me to stay on top of things with my sleeping issues and everything. And then I need to take care of my home too before, like, that's a priority. I got this going. I can stream here. You know what I mean? My next priority is fixing my home, making sure I'm keeping my sleeping on schedule, and then I'll go worry about that, my second setup in my room. You know what I mean? It's priorities. Need set up some I do have my priorities. I do. It's just hard for me to keep up with my priorities with all of my issues that I have. Ew, Deco, the toilet, my guy. The toilet's not dirty. I mean, I upkeep it, but I haven't done like an actual, like with bleach and everything. Like, I mean, I have, of course, but it's the time where I need to do it again. It's that time now again, since the last time. It's that time again. You get what I'm saying? Sarah, it's not about reminders. It's about I can't sleep. Okay? It says nothing to do. I have reminders for everything. I have reminders on my calendar. I have whiteboards where I write down things that I need to do and all the stuff that I have to get done. It's not about that. Okay? I'm sorry, but I get so frustrated with people always thinking they know what I need and what they need to tell me. I have insomnia. It's hard, okay? Because even when I'm awake, I don't have energy to do things. I feel like a loser as it is, okay? I hate my insomnia. I hate living under its thumb, okay? It rules my life. And it just, when people think that they have all the answers for it, it's like, you think that I don't try all that I can? Like, what do you think I'm doing? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. And I know it's not your fault. I know you're just trying to help. I know you're just trying to suggest things. And I know everybody does. And that's all anybody ever does. But it gets frustrating because it's like, dude, you just don't know. You don't understand. You know what I mean? Like, I know you're not saying reminders of my sleep. I know that. That's what I just said. I have whiteboards. I have a calendar. I have places. I have notifications on my phone. I have things. I know what I have to do, and I have reminders for them all over the place. It's not about forgetting about them, okay? It's about I don't sleep properly, okay? And I hardly ever have any energy. Like right now. Can you see these bags under my eyes? Okay, do you see these bags under my eyes? I'm so tired right now, but I have more energy right now than I have had in like the past couple months, which is why I'm going to stream, and then I'm going to handle those priorities that I know I have to do, because I've been knowing, I know every day what I have to do. I'm a grown ass man. I'm not a little kid. I know what I have to do in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. I would just do it if I could. Cribby, you're making me. It's not that easy, dude. I don't sleep. I'm not normal. Okay. I don't lay down and fall asleep. Okay. Sometimes I don't sleep for 3 days in a row. Sometimes when I do sleep, I only get 45 minutes to an hour and a half, even when I have slept. The most I usually sleep in a night is 3, maybe 4 hours a night. Okay. It's lucky when I actually sleep like I slept last night and I got 7 hours of sleep. And that's why I'm feeling good today, because I finally actually got a night of rest that I never get. And I haven't had a night where I've slept for 7 hours in like 6 months. Okay. This is why I have trouble getting things done, because I hardly ever get to sleep. And even when I do sleep, it's not good sleep. And I'm always tired and I'm always dragging my ass and I don't feel good 90% of my life. Okay. Please, you're not my dad. All right. I've never had a dad. Okay. I don't need one now. All right. I know what I've always taken care of myself. Okay. I know what I have to do. All right. I'm 38 years old, have never had a dad. I don't need one now. All right. All right. Thank you. I'm just making it lighthearted, self-deprecated sarcasm. It's not self-deprecated. I don't think you know what self-deprecation means. I don't think you know the definition of that. The first word in that is self. You're deprecating me right now. You're not deprecating yourself. You're deprecating me. And I know it's lighthearted. I know you're messing with me. I know I'm messing back though, but there is truth to it. But I am messing back. I'm not serious. I'm not like actually mad or anything, but it is aggravating though, because even though I know you're kidding, everybody in my life thinks they have the answers. And it's like, do you think I haven't tried that? Do you think I don't know that? You know what I mean? I don't need a parent. I parented myself my entire life. I've got myself to where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like, just chill, just relax. Okay. I don't need a dad, or I've never had one. I don't need one now. Okay. I don't need one now. I just want to be your child. You want to be my child? You're acting like my dad. Well, I'm not your parents or your family. I know, so don't act like one. I know what I have to do. Okay. Believe me, every single day it stresses me out. Okay. Every single day I'm worried and stressed and kicking myself in the ass with knowing in my head everything that I have to do that needs to be done that I haven't gotten to. It's depressing. I fight really hard every day not to be depressed. And when you sit there and try to like tell me like you know what I should be doing, like I'm not even trying, like I'm just slacking off or whatever, it doesn't help. It makes it worse. It makes it harder. Like it makes it way harder. Okay, it doesn't help. Don't act like you know how somebody's life is, like you know better than they do what they should be doing. You know, and I know you're just trying to give like your input or whatever, but it's like you got to kind of know when and where. You know what I mean? Like read the room. And you and me have had lots of talks, lots of discussions behind the scenes. You know my situation. You know how I struggle. You know what I deal with. Look at my eye is killing me, dude. My eye is leaking because although I slept the normal amount of hours last night, this is the first night in months that I have. So my eyes still aren't necessarily fully rested. And this is why they're like squinted and I have huge bags under them. And what you can't see is how they feel. And how they feel is still heavy, like they're still tired. They're burning. They're leaking. They're watering. They feel like I have hot sauce in them. But you can't see that. You know what I mean? You don't know that unless I tell you that. You know why? Because you're not me. Okay. You don't know everything. So don't act like it. Kiss me, you're making me hot. LOL. Oh my god. I'm just a chill dude on the internet. I know. Let me vent, okay? Let me vent. And let me I'm taking it out on you a little bit, okay? I am taking it out on you a little bit right now. And just let me, okay? Just let me. Just be my punching bag, okay? For a minute. In no way that I'm doing that. If you think I'm doing that, then you know that isn't my intentions. I know that's not your intentions. I do know that's not your intentions. I'm messing around with you, but I'm also kind of venting, using you as a punching bag a little bit. Not to intentionally hurt you. You know what I mean? But just so that I can get out some frustration, basically, you know, because I was just having a similar discussion the other day with my buddy who, you know, he was asking me about my issues with sleeping and stuff, and just like, I know it's well intended. I know there's no malice behind it, but it's like, people sit there, I tell, like, people want to know what's going on with me, and then I tell them, and then they have all this, they know what needs to be done, and it's like, dude, you think I haven't tried that? You think I'm just here like not trying to fix my situation or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, you, like, what is it that you think? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand when people think it's like, oh, I have the solution for you, because I know that you probably haven't tried it, because you're probably not trying to do anything to help yourself. It's, you know what I mean? Like, that's like, I know that's not the thought behind it, but that's how it comes off. You know what I mean? And like, this is okay. I was thinking about this the other day in the shower. Okay. It's the approach. Okay. It's, yo, what's wrong with you? You seem, you know, are you okay? No, I haven't been sleeping well. Really? You haven't been sleeping well? Why not? I have insomnia. I don't sleep well. You know, I've been to the doctor about it. You know, it's something I struggle with. Oh, bro, you should put Vicks on the bottom of your feet at night. Oh, really? I should? You think I haven't tried that? Oh, bro, you should try working out before bed. Okay. You think I haven't tried that? Bro, you should take melatonin, dude. When I have trouble sleeping, I take melatonin. You think I haven't tried melatonin? Bro, why don't you just go to the doctor? You should go to the doctor, dude, and get medication or something. I have the strongest and highest dosage medication possible, and it still doesn't work for me. Bro, just smoke weed, dude. Whenever I smoke weed, I pass out, bro. I've smoked weed in my life. I don't like smoking weed. I don't want to be a pothead. And you think I haven't tried that? Bro, just get drunk. Just get drunk at night. Okay, yeah, just be an alcoholic. And also, I drink. You think like, you think if I didn't know alcohol would make me fall asleep, I would not, like, the way you should approach these type of situations is you should be like, yo, have you tried this? That's so much less. I know what you need. You don't know what you need because you're dumb. You're an idiot, and I have all the answers, and you don't try to do anything for yourself. So let me tell you what you need to do, because I know and you don't, because I'm smart and you're dumb. Oh, bro, have you tried melatonin? Yeah, I've tried melatonin, but it didn't work. Oh, damn, dude. Okay, well, damn, that sucks. You see how much better that approach is? Oh, dude, have you been to the doctor about it? Dude, I've gone to the doctor so much. They don't know what to do. Like, they've told me that they need me to see like a specialist or something because they've never seen a case that's as severe as mine. Oh, damn, dude, that's crazy. I'm sorry. That sucks. Do you see how that's such a different conversation? then, oh, I know what you should do, idiot, not trying to help yourself. Let me be your savior. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I mean? Instead of coming and being like, this is what you should do, you should come and be like, yo, have you tried this? Because since you've been struggling with this, maybe you've tried it already. Because when you come and you try to just tell somebody what they should do, it implies an assumption that the person hasn't already tried that and isn't trying to like help themselves any way possible. When you come and you ask, hey, have you tried this? It comes with an implication that maybe you've already tried this because I know you're struggling. So I know that you're most likely trying to do what you need to do to help yourself and fix your situation. It's, you know what I mean? It's taking less credit away from the person. It's giving them a little more credit when you ask, have you tried, instead of saying, this is what you should try. Because when you come with this is what you should try, you're taking credit away from the person. Like, you're just living in, you know what I mean? You're just not even trying to help yourself. Here, let me be a superhero. Let me come with my great idea. Let me come and save the day for you since you can't help yourself. You get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to make it make sense to you. Why it bothers people. Because I feel bad a lot when I get upset when people are just trying to give me advice or trying to help me out, you know what I mean? Because I know that's what they're doing. I know they don't mean anything bad about it. And I'm like, dude, why does it bother me? Why do I get like annoyed by it? And so the other day I was thinking about it and I figured it out when I was in the shower. That's why. It's because when you come and tell somebody what they should do, you're taking credit away from them. You're assuming that they don't even try, that they haven't even tried that. Like, they're not even trying to figure out and they're not, you know what I mean? They're not trying hard enough, basically. And like, you know better, you know what I mean? So instead of that, you should come with an implication of giving them more credit of, you know, maybe you've tried this already, but you know what I mean? And that's by asking like, yo, have you tried this? Have you done that? Have you? That's a lot. Oh, you have. Oh, okay. That's a lot less offensive, less irritating, less annoying, and like less disrespectful. Because it honestly is a little bit disrespectful to assume that you have the answer. Somebody's been struggling with something for however long, and assume you just have the answer, that they haven't even freaking tried. You know what I mean? It's just a different thing. I do have trouble reading the room. I know you, but I try to make it lighthearted. I know you try to make it lighthearted, but I don't know if you realize sometimes, Krimmy, it doesn't sound like you're joking with certain things. Like, you didn't put a ha-ha, an LOL, a laughy face, nothing. You just said, you need to set up some priorities. How is that lighthearted? Bro, you should do it anyways. Get it done, and then you have a backup setup ready to go. That doesn't sound lighthearted. You get what I'm saying? Set reminders. Set reminders, dude. Stupid. Why don't you just set reminders, idiot? Are you dumb? Can't just set a reminder? Retard. You know, like, it's not lighthearted. Lighthearted is like, at least put an LOL or a ha ha ha, or like a laughing emoji behind it or in front of it or whatever. I mean, usually behind it to show that you're joking, you know? So like, yeah, no bueno for hot sauce eyes. No, that's not good. Hot sauce eyes suck. But yeah. Yo, what happened to my chat thing? I just realized it wasn't up there. What the heck? Why was that? Oh, it is up there. Why is it not? Oh, it's not. I don't have it activated. That's why. I just noticed that my chat wasn't popping up on the screen and I didn't understand why. And it's because I don't have the chat activated. But yeah. But yeah, anyways, that's it. That's my rant. I might turn this into a Thursday thought. This all of a sudden turned into like an actual stream. It turned into like a podcast. Oh my god, that's funny. But yeah, anyways, it's been about an hour. In 2 minutes, it'll be an hour. So about an hour. When I type, I realize that I'm talking as I say it. So in some ways, when I talk to you, I usually have something I say quirky and or like something. Yeah, but that's see, and this is the reason why people always ask me like, why are you single? Why don't you just go on like why don't you just go on what's a dating app? Bumble? What's a dating app? I don't know. Why don't you just go on Tinder or something? Like make a Tinder account, because I'm not good at flirting with people through text. Like I'm not good at, I need to talk to a girl in person. You know, like it never works. My sense of humor, my personality doesn't come through good in text. It comes out better in person. Like when you can actually see me and hear my tone of voice and see my facial expressions. Why? Because you can't hear tonality and you can't see facial expressions through a text. That's why. So when you in your head are hearing yourself say it like jokingly and messing around, Crimmy, the person on the other end reading it doesn't know that. They're not hearing, especially if you don't put an LOL, a ha ha ha, or some kind of emoji to express, because there's no expression in a text, right? You get that, right? You're leaving the person to decipher on the other end of the text what your emotion was when you wrote it. And when you say set reminders, it doesn't sound like anything joking there. You know, you need to set up some priorities. Like how does that, you know, it's there's not even any sarcasm in there. Like if you said maybe you need to set up some priorities, my guy, sheesh, come on now, that could be, you know, translated as sarcasm, because of the sheesh now, there's the my guy, there's the come on now, there's the, you know what I mean, there's like extra stuff to it where it could kind of be interpreted, but it just say you need to set up some priorities. How do you expect somebody to interpret that as sarcastic? You get what I'm saying? You have to portray it better. And I'm not trying to come down on you or anything, but this might be helpful. It might be helpful for you. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's the reason why I won't do like dating sites and stuff. I can't. I've never ever been able, over like texts and stuff like that, I come off as like weird, or I don't know what I come off as, to be honest, but I'm off-putting. And it's because like you said, oh, I'm being sarcastic. Well, I don't know that. Same with me. I'm being sarcastic. I'm joking around or whatever it is. And it doesn't come across properly through text, through message. You need to hear my voice. You need to see my facial expressions, my mannerisms, my body language. Or else, you know, I just probably come off as like a weirdo or a jerk or I don't know what, but it's off-putting. It doesn't work out. And I think that's, you're not realizing that, Crimmy, is that and I even try to make it seem like I'm joking when I'm joking through a text. I'll put LOL, I'll put haha, I'll put a laughing emoji or whatever. People still interpret it wrong. You're not even doing that. Well, you did it once. You put kiss me, you're making me hot, LOL. And you put a laughing emoji. And right there, I can tell you're joking around because you put a laughing emoji. So then that's even more confusing, because it's like, okay, well, when he's joking, he put LOL and a laughing emoji. But when he said, bro, you need to set reminders, he didn't put anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, come on now. Tinder is ridiculous. I don't know. I've never really tried it. But yeah, online dating doesn't work. Thursday thoughts for real. I mean, online dating works for a lot of people. I think that's how like 90% of people date these days, is through dating apps. I'm pretty sure. Like it's just the way of the world now at this point. I think more people meet online than they do in real life these days. So I wouldn't say it doesn't work, because I'm pretty sure it does. We just don't know how to do it. And definitely when you think you're being sarcastic in a text and you give no implication of your sarcasm in said text, it's definitely probably not going to work out for you. Well, I was dropped when I was a kid, so we all were, bro. We all were. Likely ban evader, diseased assignment, best viewers on some link. Oh my gosh, bro. How do I ban people? I don't even remember how to ban people. I don't even know. But anyways, oh man, good talk, good rant, good discussion. I'm getting tired already. Oh my goodness. Oh, my eyes are burning. I should end this and set up to get the other stream running as quickly as possible before I just don't have the energy to do it anymore, because my energy, I can feel it draining nice and quickly here. So yeah. Oh wait, 4 for you is 2. Oh no, 6. You said you get off at 6. Oh my god, it's already almost 1:30. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna drop it here. It's like in a video game. Deco will remember that. LOL. I'm gonna end the video here, and I'm gonna set up an actual real stream. We're gonna jump back into the medium. All right. Love you guys. Appreciate you. See you in a bit.